So Donald Trump has been speaking out just a tad bit more about everything that transpired that day when Thomas Matthew Crooks tried to take his life. And he's been revealing some of his interactions with the Secret Service and with his security and the moments when all of this was going down. And now he's revealed what he actually told Secret Service agents as he was on, at the bottom of a dog pile with all of these agents stacked on top of him. Let's take a listen.
They wanted to put me on a stretcher. They had a stretcher, and they wanted to put me on a stretcher. And I said, I'm not going on a stretcher, because I just felt it was the ear, and there was a lot of blood coming. I don't know if you've heard this, but the ear causes, they say, the most in the body. You get hit in the ear. Better than just about any other place in one way, but in another way it bleeds more. And there was a lot of blood, but I understood. They thought I was hit elsewhere. They thought I was hit actually in this area, and I wasn't. I said, I'm telling you, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm gonna get up. I want to get up. I'm not going to be taken out on a stretcher. We had a little argument. Well, I have 6 guys lying on top of me. I mean, I had some big guys on top of me.
Yeah,
the strong guys too. I can tell you that by the wrist. The wrist had a little work on it. And brave guys, because they ran onto that stage very quickly. I was down for the most part, because when I looked at my hand, I knew it was something very serious. I put my hand up, I looked at it, it had blood all over it. But I had a lot of big, strong humans on top of me, and they were very brave humans, because they were running into fire, and he kept going. He probably thought he hit, but it hit the ear. And when I saw that, I got down pretty quickly, I think. I also think people were starting to shout. It's one of the reasons I was able to go down so fast, because it almost is amazing that move of checking here and going almost immediately down. I think so probably people were shouting at the same time. Who knows? It was bedlam. And I was down, and I said, let's get going. Come on, let's go.
Now, personally, I would not have faulted Donald Trump at all if he got carried off in a stretcher or if he needed help getting to his car. I mean, think of him as a grandpa, taking a bullet to the ear, all of these shots ringing out, chaos, you get tackled to the ground, you have a bunch of grown men piled on top of you, a bunch of 5'3" women that have no business being in the Secret Service at all, piling on top of you. I would not have faulted him at all if he needed help, at the end of the day. But Donald Trump knew what was at stake. You see, they just unsuccessfully tried to take him out. So the next best thing they would have done is they would have photographed him. They would have had these photo shoots of him in a moment of what they would have called weakness. You see, they wanted to get their moment, but Donald Trump would not give them a single crumb. He made sure to tell those agents, I'm not leaving here on a stretcher. I'm going to get up, raise my fist, give me my shoes. I'm not going to allow them to see me down at all. Sure, you just tried to take my life, but guess what? I'm going to stand back up. And I'm not going to show a moment of weakness. Now, personally, I don't think it would have been a sign of weakness if this guy needed help after what happened. But that's what they would have used against him. They would have tried to have photographed him and called him a coward for doing this or doing that. But Donald Trump did not give them a single inch. He did not give them anything to work with at all. What he did is he flipped the attempt on his life and he flipped it against them. And now he has one of the most iconic photos in American history. And I've said it before, I'll say it again. Seeing that photo gave me the same feeling I got inside like when I was a kid watching Top Gun for the first time. A sense of patriotism, a sense for pride for your country. A feeling that I have not felt in a very long time, and I know I'm not the only one. But let me know what you all think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe ring that notification bell, and be sure to follow me over on X. And if you find yourself getting too worked up about all of this, remember, it's just political cinema.